Hello everyone. Today we'll start with little bit of the introductory part and then we'll move on to structural organization of the cell. Now, coming to the topic of cell shape. Here we can consider that some cells have fixed shape, some cells have fixed shape, like in case of many plant cell, many animal cell, the cells are fixed in shape, whereas in others like WBC, right, in case of amoeba, the cells are irregular in shape, right. In these cases are the cells are irregular in shape, right. It can be spherical also. The cells can appear in the shape of sphere in case of ovum. If we are talking of some muscle cells, then they are seen actually in spindle shape also. Spindle shape, like in case of smooth muscle cells, right. It can be disc shaped, right. Let me just draw in a very small manner. If I'm talking about this, it is a spherical. If I'm talking about spindle, it is going to be something like this, right, elongated, right. If it is disc shaped, it is just going to be appear like that, disc shaped in case of RBC, right. And again, if we talk of nerve cells, they are elongated in case of nerve cells, right. If I just make a schematic diagram of the nerve cell, this is how it looks like, right. A schematic diagram of the nerve cell, so it is elongated, right. So here we come to the next topic, which is structural organization of cell. The next topic. Now, structural organization is when we are talking of some important as well as basic components of cell. Basic components of cell, like plasma membrane, then cell wall, then you have nucleus, right, cytoplasm. We also have organelles, which are very important components of cell organelles, and under them we will under this particular topic we will study about endoplasmic reticulum. We'll study about Golgi apparatus. We'll study about lysosome, right, mitochondria. We will also study about plastids, then vacuoles. We will actually go according to the sequence how it is given in NCERT book, right. Now, to start with the first topic, we will begin with the plasma membrane. Now, plasma membrane is also known as cell membrane. This term of cell membrane was coined by Nageli and Kramer. These two scientists, gave, or you can write coined, the term cell membrane, right? Here, this membrane is actually living means there are living components which comprises or constitutes plasma membrane. It is living, it is thin, and at the same time it is semi permeable. That means it allows only certain substances to pass through or pass across the particular membrane, and it is seen to be present in both animal and plant cell. But in case of animal cell, it is the outermost layer, we can say like that. Why? Because in plant cell wall is the outermost layer, right? Now this layer is actually composed of lipoproteinous material. That means it is composed of lipids actually in the form of phospholipid and protein, right? It is, if we go to a bit of higher level, we will be able to understand the structure of this plasma membrane, where the protein is actually, they are present as, you know how icebergs float on water, in the same manner protein components uh, which are present in this plasma membrane, they are present as icebergs, like as if icebergs float on water, like that. And phospholipids form the bilayer. So we don't have to go that much deep right now, but you just understand that the plasma membrane is composed of lipoproteinous material, phospholipid and protein, right? Now here we can move to little bit of function part of this plasma membrane. Now function, as we have already discussed, that it is semi permeable, right? So here it allows entry and exit of selective materials, right? As I say entry and exit, I mean that if we are talking of movement of molecules, particles across the membrane, that is going to happen through plasma membrane, because it allows selective material only to pass through it. It also helps in maintaining cell shape, right? Then it also helps in protecting helps in protecting the cell against microbes. You can also say any foreign particles, any foreign particle or material, right? Particle or material. Next is, now in this particular portion we will be also discussing about two important terms. The terms which I mean, the term which we are going to discuss here is diffusion. Diffusion is a process where the movement of molecule takes place from the region of high concentration to the region of low concentration against gradient density. Now, let us just explain with the help of a diagram. Right. So, what did I say? Diffusion is the movement of molecule which takes place from the region of high concentration to the region of low concentration. Right. Now, let us just understand with the help of a diagram. Here, I'm drawing the structure of a beaker. Let us assume that a beaker is containing water, right? So here the beaker is completely filled with water. Now just imagine, what if I put a drop of ink right here? What if I put a drop of ink right here? Definitely the molecule of ink molecules of ink, they are highly concentrated at this region, right? And according to the term movement of molecule from the region of high concentration to low concentration, so from this particular region it will start moving towards different regions, right? As we see in case of a beaker with water, and if you put a little bit of ink on it, it will start spreading throughout the water, right? So what is happening? High concentrated molecule at one particular region, that is moving towards low, because in here there is no ink which is present. So it is happening from high concentration to low concentration, right? And ultimately we will see that the entire beaker is turning little bit bluish in color, right? That is how diffusions occur. So if we talk of any particular cell, which helps various process through diffusion, right? So let's say when a cell is undergoing respirational process, right? What do we understand by respiration? It is actually uh, dissociation or breakdown. In simple term, it is a breakdown of glucose molecule to liberate energy, right? And also it is seen that carbon dioxide is produced, right? So within the cell, after respiration, as carbon dioxide is produced, the concentration of carbon dioxide is maximum, right? So the concentration of carbon dioxide is maximum inside the cell, and outside oxygen concentration is high, right? Why? Because when we inhale, it is going through the blood vessel and it is reaching each and every cell. So outside the cell the oxygen concentration is high, and inside the cell, due to respiration, carbon dioxide concentration has become high, right? Now we have understood from high concentration to low concentration. So carbon dioxide will move out from high concentration to low concentration region, and in the similar manner here, as oxygen is having high concentration outside the cell, that will move inside the cell because of diffusion only. Is it clear? Next we will explain osmosis.